This is a huge week ahead on the stock market, guys. It is absolutely massive. There are three main things I want to bring up, and then a side note that's a big deal, but not as big as the three. And then I also want to let you know what we're doing in our portfolio and how we're navigating the waters of this upcoming week. So, we are entering the last few days of January 2024, and we are going into the first few days of February, and it is a massive week. The first big thing is obviously the Fed meeting that's taking place midweek, and so the Fed meeting is going to be taking place. We're waiting to hear what their thoughts are about interest rates and whether they are still considering cutting, and what they're going to be speaking as far as interest rate goes. The market, and a lot of people are saying that the market's pricing in a cut in March, like the first interest rate cut for March. I'm not sure about all of that. They'll be cutting this year, I'm pretty certain, but it may not be as soon as March. It may be a little bit later on. And so that's the first big thing, is the Fed meeting taking place. The second big thing, and the next big piece of information that's going to be happening, is all the earnings reports that are coming out through the week. Over $10 trillion of earnings reports are taking place this week, and you've got the big companies all happening on the same day as well, for like Meta, Apple, Amazon. These companies are all reporting not just during this week but the same day, and then you've got other big companies throughout the week reporting. And so it's going to be a massive week for reports. And the issue is you've got the Fed meeting, you got this happening. With all the reports happening the same week, nobody's really going to get your full attention with their report. And so I'd wait a little bit before investing after a report or before a report, and just wait till things maybe settle a little bit with all the reports that are coming out this week. And then the third big thing is the jobs number, employment data that's coming out on Friday for January. That's a big thing as far as inflation, interest rates go, and things like that. And if unemployment is still low, then the Fed may well just not necessarily see the reason to cut rates just yet, and it may be a little bit longer. And so that's to consider as well, and that's to think about as well. So that comes out on Friday. The side note that I want to mention, which is a pretty big thing for social media stocks, that isn't part of the big three though for this week. The side thing is that there's court cases happening in Florida about the potential for banning social media for people under the age of 16. And so that's going to be, there's some court cases taking place this week. So that's going to be happening, as well as everything else that I mentioned. And it could be a volatile week. And yeah, how they would monitor something like that, I'm not 100% certain. But we'll see what happens and see how it goes. Now, how we're approaching the week is cautiously. Let's put it that way. February is seasonally a weaker time period. The S&P oscillator last week finished at a 2.1. Not strong signs of being overbought, but it's leaning towards that, saying that the market is overbought. Once it hits a 4, it's a sign that the market is overbought. It's sitting at a 2.1. Now, we are entering, as I mentioned, cautiously, and we are hedged. We've hedged our portfolio. We've got cash at the moment. We've got funds invested into VXX, which that does well typically during volatile and fearful times when people are unsure of what's happening, and so we use that to hedge our portfolio. Then we've also got, we're looking at some single stocks, looking to take some opportunity there. So we've in China at the moment, which I don't hold Chinese stocks long because, well, with the government and everything there. We've got some in Alibaba, we've got some in JD.com. We also have investments after Tesla's report last week, and they dropped 12%. We've got investments in Tesla, and then investments also in Nike. So that's where our portfolio is sitting at the moment, and we've got cash ready to go when we see an opportunity. If we see one this week, come with everything that's happening. So that's where we're sitting at the moment. We're moving forward cautiously. I'll keep you updated as we go through the week. If you haven't subscribed or followed along, be sure to follow along and subscribe. Thank you to all the copiers that copy my portfolio on eToro and the followers on eToro. And if you're looking to copy our investments, copy Open Trades on eToro is my recommendation. If you're looking to start investing, send me a comment below. I'd be more than happy to chat and help you get started. But I hope you have a great day, and we will see you in the next video.